Hi everyone, it's Ken Kraus with Softball Success and the Life in the Fast Pitch Lane blog. Today we're going to talk about the problems with using pitching machines and how hitters can overcome them. Helping us out today is going to be one of my pitching and hitting students and a great ball player. Her name is Katie Armstrong. This is Katie right here. She's a junior in high school, also a travel ball player and a very accomplished softball player. So she's going to be doing a lot of the demonstrations so you don't have to look at this the whole time. One of the most common complaints that I hear is hitters saying, I can't hit off the pitching machine. These are girls that can drive the ball 220 feet off of a pitcher, but you put them in front of a machine and they have problems. Well, the real issue isn't them. It's kind of like that old breakup line, only in reverse. You know, when you say it's not you, it's me. In this case, it's not me, it's you. It's the way that the balls are fed into the machine that often cause the problems. And yet you'll have coaches trying to fix the hitter. So what I'm going to do is show you some of the problems that you have in feeding to a machine, and then we're going to look at how to fix them. Katie's going to demonstrate what a pitch looks like from the side. As you can see, the hitter has a lot of visual cues to judge by, so they know when to get going, they know when their timing needs to happen. She's going to throw another pitch here again so we can take a look at it. This is more of what the hitter sees from the batter's box. Lots of visual cues, as you can see. So you have, again, a chance to know when to get started, when you need to get your front foot down, and when your overall timing comes into play. Normally when people set up a pitching machine, they set it for 60, 70 miles an hour so their hitters get some good speed to look at, and then they feed it like this. This is what happens if you actually pitch the way that most people feed the machine. As you can see, the ball doesn't go very far or very fast. It's kind of like a reverse changeup. The arm speed doesn't match the speed of the pitch. So it makes it really hard to time. Another problem you'll see is the fumbler. So the person might bring the ball down faster, but they will fumble around before it comes out of the chute. Here's a closer look at what happens when they're fumbling around. Of course, you have this issue. It's the talker. Someone not paying attention to what they're doing at all and just sort of randomly putting balls in there without looking. Here's a better way to use the machine. Have the feeder show the ball and then use a rhythm to put the ball into the chute. This takes the arm circle equation out of it and helps the hitter to time the pitch a little bit better. So those are really the basics of how you want to feed the ball in. If you set it up and get a nice rhythm going there, it makes it easier for that hitter to figure out when her timing should be. Well, what if you have no control over how the ball is being fed? That's another problem that hitters often have. They don't get the chance to say, here, do it like this. So if that's the case, then we're going to show you a way to kind of address that and get yourself ready to hit off of that machine no matter who's feeding her or how. So here's a way you can address the issue. Instead of trying to do the whole swing right from the beginning, turn into it. So make sure that you get to a position where your hips are turned, your shoulders have turned, and you're really only going to be using your arms to swing. That way you can get a feel for how fast the ball is coming out and when it's coming out based on how the person is feeding it. So this is how this looks in action. Katie's not trying to kill the ball, she's just trying to get the timing down so she can feel when to bring the hands through. We're assuming that the rest of the swing has already taken place. Now she's come back to her regular swing. She has an opportunity to see it. She can get her timing down. She knows what the feeder is doing. And even if the feeder delays a little bit, she can kind of look at it and take advantage of it. Another problem that I see very commonly is hitters waiting too long to get going. They wait until the ball comes out of the chute to start their motion. So they sit back there and then they have trouble catching up to the ball. So there's plenty of time in here, but you can see that she doesn't even start her load until after the ball is already on its way. If you have the machine cranked up, you can't do that. One other thing I recommend is using these seamed balls rather than the dimpled balls. Keep in mind that the dimpled balls are like golf balls. They're designed to fly straight and true. They're going to put it right where you want it to be, at least theoretically. I hear that all the time. Oh, machines are bad because they always put the ball in the same place. I don't know what machine you're using, but I don't really find that to be the case. When you use one of these balls, though, the seams can catch, they'll fly through the air differently, and you get a little bit more of a realistic look where the hitter doesn't know exactly where the ball is going to go. Just be careful that it isn't too wild and that you wind up having your hitters bailing out constantly because they're about to get hit with a machine ball. Give that a try and see if that doesn't work better for you with a pitching machine. Gives you that opportunity to get a lot of swings in at game speed. I'd like to thank Katie for coming out and helping us today. Also her dad Brian, who's behind the camera right now. There he is. Thanks a lot. Again, remember, if you like this and you want more tips, come to Life in the Fast Pitch Lane. It's http://fastpitchlane.softballsuccess.com. And if you like the video blog, please leave me a comment below and I'll try to do more. Thanks a lot.